Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to learn about basics of C programming. This is our class number 4 for learning the basics of C programming, and in this we are going to learn about relational operators. So let's get started without wasting any time. In previous video we have already studied about arithmetic operators, and now it's time for relational operators. Relational operators compare numeric, character, string or logical data. Basically it compares two datas, okay, and the result of them is either in true or false, or we can say it gives the value 1 for true or 0 for false. रिलेशनल ऑपरेटर इसके अलावा और कोई आउटपुट नहीं देता है, वो सिर्फ ट्रू फॉल्स या 1 या 0 देगा. रिलेशनल ऑपरेटर्स आर लेस देन, ग्रेटर देन, लेस देन इक्वल टू, ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू, डबल इक्वल्स टू, okay, and not equals to. Okay, this stands for not equals to. Okay, now from the other slide we are going to learn about relation operators more nicely. So let's get to new slide. Relation operators. So here are the operators and here is the meaning of that operators. Okay, now we'll take example, but first of all we can see there are two data x and y, actually two variables x and y. So firstly I will define that x has a value of 1 and y contains value 2. Okay, now this operator, equality operator, it checks whether both the variables have same value or not. Now x contains 1 and y contains 2. So it will give you output as false because it's not same, or it will give you value as 0. Okay, because false stands for 0. Okay, but just remember this is double equals to. Okay, this is a relational operator, so here we have to write double equals to. Double equals to means to compare something. Okay, now the next one is less than. Now this operator checks whether one variable is less than the another variable. Now this x is less than y, correct, because x value is 1 and y value is 2. So it will produce an output that will be either true or 1. Okay, now same for greater than. It checks whether one variable is greater than another, so it will give the value as false or 0, anything. Okay, now this checks less than or equals to. Okay, this was checking whether it was less than, this will check whether it is also equals. Okay, now this is less than, okay, true, one of the condition is satisfied, so it will give true. Now greater than equals to, it is false, it is not equals to, but if the value of y was 1, then it would have produced true because it's greater than and equals to. And now this is not equals to. Not equals to checks that whether the two variables are equal or not. Now they are equal, but if the value for y was 2, so this would produce true because it's not equals to. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now let's move on to another slide. We have studied about the relational operators. Now we'll see how they work in a program. Okay, so this is a code. It is the header file, main function, and in main function we have declared two variables, x equals to 12 and y equals to 13. Okay, now printf, it is, these two lines are used to show what are the values of x and y. Okay, now in this line we are checking is x greater than y, so this is under quotes, it will come as it is, but here is the percentage d. Percentage d we have used for integer. Okay, because we have taken integer, it is a placeholder for integer, and simply like written the condition that if is x greater than y. Okay, and in the next line we have checked is x greater than or equals to y. In the next line is x less than y, x less than equals to y, x equals to y. I am telling you that this is a relation operator, so you have to write double equals to. One equals to stands for assigning any value. Okay, for example, if I write x equals to 1, so now this the value of 1 gets assigned to x. Okay, but if I have written x equals to 1, so it checks whether the value of x is equals to 1 or not. For example, यहाँ पे मैंने x की वैल्यू 12 दिया है, बट अगर मैं यहाँ पे एक इक्वल्स टू लगाती हूँ तो वो x की वैल्यू अब x की न्यू वैल्यू हो जाती है 1. वो भूल जाएगा उसकी पुरानी वैल्यू क्या है, क्योंकि एक इक्वल्स टू का मतलब है हम x में वो वैल्यू डाल रहे हैं. और डबल इक्वल्स टू का मतलब है अगर मैंने x इक्वल्स टू 1 लिखा है तो ये चेक करेगा कि वेदर 12 is equals to 1 or not. Okay, this is the difference between 1 equals to and double equals to. Okay, now this is the code. This is simple. I have already taught in previous lecture how to write the code, what is the importance of main function and header files, why we need to write that. Okay, now we'll see the output for this code. This is a very simple code. We have just written the condition directly, what we want to get. Okay, now we'll further move towards the output of this code. Okay, so now I will tell you how this code works. Okay, now I have written x is equals to 12 and y equals to 13, and I have printed that to show everybody that what values I have taken. So x equals to 12 and 13. Simply I have printed that. Now we have to check is x greater than y. So this was in quotes, so it will come as it is x greater than y. Okay, now here is percentage d for the condition. Okay, now the condition is x greater than y, is 12 greater than 13? No, so it gave an answer as 0 because 0 stands for false. Now the second condition was greater than or equals to. No, wasn't greater than, and it was also not greater than equals to. Now less than, yes, it was less than 13. 12 is less than 13, so it gave output as 1, that is equals to 2. And is x less than equals to, it is less than, it is not equals to but it is less than, so it gave an output as 1. If one of the conditions is satisfied, then it will produce an answer as true. Now x is great equals to y. 12 is not equals to 13. 12 and 13 सेम नहीं है, इसलिए उसने 0 बताया. And is x not equals to y, x not equals to y वैसे का वैसा है, परसेंटेज डी कंडीशन के लिए लिखा था x is not equals to y. Correct, क्योंकि 12 is not equals to 13. Okay, I hope this code is understood by you all. Okay, now let's move forward to the next slide. कोड जो हमने पहले लिखा था, बस इसे लिखने का तरीका हमने थोड़ा अलग किया है. यहाँ पे पहले हमने दो वेरिएबल्स डिक्लेयर किए जिसमें x की वैल्यू 12 थी, y की वैल्यू 13 थी, बट यहाँ पे हमने कोई वेरिएबल्स डिक्लेयर नहीं किया. हमने सीधा सीधा प्रिंटफ फंक्शन लिखा है. प्रिंटफ फंक्शन में 12 ग्रेटर देन 13 लिखा है. ओके, एंड हियर परसेंटेज डी फॉर द कंडीशन. सीधा सिंपली जो हमको वैल्यूज चाहिए थी हमने डायरेक्ट कंडीशन में डाल दिया. आप वैसे भी कर सकते हो जो हमने प्रीवियस इसमें किया था, या फिर आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. It depends upon you. It is all same as we have done previously. Okay, now we'll go to its output. Output will also be the same because we haven't changed anything. We have just eliminated the variables and written the variables in the condition itself. Okay, now the printf function. 12 greater than 13. No, it produced a 0. जो आंसर आया है वो इस चीज की वजह से आया है. ये है कंडीशन. आप इसके अंदर कुछ भी लिखोगे वो वैसे का वैसे ही आएगा. लाइक लास्ट वी हैव रिटन x ग्रेटर देन 15 x greater than y, so it puts a 0. Okay, so 0 greater than equals to 0 because 12 is not greater than 13. Okay, 12 is less than 13. Yes, it produced a 1. Less than equals to 1, equals to 0 क्योंकि equal है ही नहीं, not equals to 1. Okay, this is the another way for writing the same code. Okay, the output and the meaning of code is same, it was just the way. Okay, now we'll see this more nicely from the example 3. Okay, same as we have done previously. Okay, but here we have taken the values from the user x and y. Here we have used scanf function. Scanf function जो है हमने previous वाली videos में देखा है. अगर आपको देखना है तो मैं यहाँ पे लिंक लगा दूंगी, so please go and check that out. Okay, now this is x and y. हम सेम कोड लिख रहे हैं बट कोड्स को लिखने का तरीका डिफरेंटली है. पहले हमने दो वेरिएबल्स लिए, उसमें ऑलरेडी वैल्यूज डाल के रखे थे और अपन ने उस चीज को कंपेयर करवाया. सेकेंडली हमने जो वेरिएबल्स को वैल्यू दिया था x एंड y में, वही हमने डायरेक्टली वो वैल्यूज को कंपेयर करवाया. नाउ वी आर टेकिंग द वैल्यूज of x and y from the user using the scanf function. In this lines we have taken the values from the user in x and y, and now we are printing that what user gave the value, x and y printing the same, and here is the conditions. Okay, we are checking whether that thing is yes or no, whether that condition satisfies or not. Okay, इसका हम आउटपुट देखते हैं, हमें ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझेगा. Now we have taken the values of x and y from the user. यूजर ने दो वैल्यूज डाला 20 and 30, एंड हमने उन्हीं दो वैल्यूज को यहाँ पे प्रिंट करवाया 20 30. Okay, now the condition we are checking is x greater than y. x greater than y नहीं, 20 30 से बड़ा नहीं है इसलिए 0 आया. ग्रेटर देन इक्वल्स टू इक्वल्स भी नहीं है तो 0 आया. x लेस देन y, हाँ 20 30 से छोटा है तो 1 आया. लेस देन इक्वल्स टू, हाँ ट्रू. Equals to no, so that is false, that is 0. X not equals to y, 1. Okay, because they both are not equal. Okay, so I hope you understood this code. This is the way of writing the code. हम एक कोड को अलग अलग इससे भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay, so I think that's it for today. This is the question for you all. You have to take three numbers from the user using the scanf function and compare them with use of relational operators. Okay, now you very well know that what are relational operators, and you also know how you use scanf function. So take the values from the user, compare them, and hint is compare two variables at a time. If I am taking a, b and c, so firstly I will compare ab, okay, then bc, then ac. Okay, हाँ कोड थोड़ा लंबा हो जाएगा बट ट्राई करना. इसका आंसर मैं आपको नेक्स्ट वाली वीडियो में ज़रूर बताऊंगी. थैंक यू. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down any doubt, or you can also email me. My email is given down in the description and also in the about section. Thank you.